All right, so I'm sure we've all heard of the documentary Super Size Me in our fun little health classes back in the day. Just for anybody unfamiliar with the short film, it's about how a healthy 32-year-old male undergoes a whole month of eating McDonald's for every single meal. If you haven't watched this documentary, I highly recommend it. It really shows how somebody that lives this very healthy lifestyle can undergo mental and physical issues, as well as just what a high amount of sodium can really do to a person. Now, this film is a very extreme version of the negative effects of fast food on people. However, these fast food restaurants are accessible to any person driving down any main road. Now, I'm sure you all have busy days and busy lives, and thinking about your diet is really just the last thing on your mind. However, fast food companies have taken over this world, and it's important that we understand and recognize the impact that they have on our health. So let's talk about some of these detrimental aspects, such as how there are a lack of healthy menu options, there are mental and physical tolls that go with unhealthy eating habits, and any possible solutions we can have to these negative effects. The lack of healthy menu options is a main but very subtle thing that is drawing consumers into these drive-through lines. I mean, it's totally understandable. The taste of salty fries when they hit your mouth, or maybe dipping your favorite chicken nugget in your favorite signature sauce. Having said that, there's no denying that there are a lack of unhealthy menu options such as salads and fruits. We are being deprived of the most important nutrients when we enter the line of a drive-thru. And even if these fast food companies do serve these healthy salads, the toppings such as a high sodium meat with fattening cheese and all of that drenched in a high sodium dressing, avocado lime ranch, really just cancels out any healthy aspect of a salad. So in a 2017 study, found by Mandy Oaklander, from Time, researchers stand outside of popular fast food restaurants such as Burger King, McDonald's, Chipotle, Panera, really anything you could think of, and they ask these customers to save their receipts in order to track their sodium intake. So journalist Mandy Oaklander states that there are 3,620 milligrams of sodium in a Southwestern chicken salad from Panera. Now, this is interesting in a numerous amount of ways because now we know that there are high amounts of sodium in these salads. So don't go home this winter break and be telling your parents, hey, this girl from Vicki, Stanton just told me to never eat a salad again. No, that's not the point I'm trying to make here. These are not because of the leafy greens, but because of those high-calorie toppings. For example, we have a lot of no-salt fries at these restaurants. So to be able to advertise and market healthier food options and push their unhealthier food options to the side are essential in changing the way that these fast food companies run. Now I know what you're thinking. Emma, I don't want to give up my Panda Express and hamburger and fries for your stupid fruits and salads and whatever you're talking about. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make here is have that hamburger and fries, but balance it out with a side salad or a fruit cup, or maybe get those no-salt fries that we were just talking about. And if these fast food restaurants do not serve those salads or fruit cup, let's talk about limiting those portion sizes. So in a 2007 study by researcher Stanton from the Department of Biochemistry, he states that the portion sizes of burgers, fried potatoes, pizzas, and all of these soft drinks have increased a 2 to 5-fold over the past 50 years. Everybody has a different metabolism, and everybody gets hungry at different points and times of the day. But it's important for these fast food companies to start gradually reducing their larger portion sizes in order to promote a healthier lifestyle. Now, when I say healthier lifestyle, it's easy to assume that I'm talking about the physical health risks. However, we as a society haven't talked enough about the mental health risks that come with this as well. So, researcher Joel Furman from the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine in a 2018 study discusses these mental illnesses further, stating that many people don't understand the strong causative role in unhealthy diets and mental illnesses. Currently, 1 in 5 Americans are suffering from a psychiatric disorder. We as a society love to talk about these physical health risks, such as how a diet impacts your weight and how they spark these long-term health effects. However, we fail to mention about the millions of Americans that are suffering from these psychiatric and mental disorders. For example, there's a constant worry about mental illnesses amongst students, especially high school students and college students that are suffering from anxiety and depression. So in a 2011 study from Dr. Brennan Davis and Dr. Christopher Carpenter from the American Public Health Association, they say that students that lived close to these fast food restaurants or students that had their went to school close to these fast food restaurants were taking in less fruits and vegetables and consuming more soft drinks. This led to obesity. They later expressed that exposure to these poor quality food environments has important effects on adolescent eating patterns and weight. It's proven that a person's weight and mental illness are correlated. And many of these endorphin-boosting vitamins, such as B12, are found in these healthier food options. Now, I'd like to take a second. Whenever I think of the word endorphin, it makes me think of somebody who I take a lot of advice from, somebody who I really look up to, and that's Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. She states that endorphins make you happy, and happy people don't shoot their husband. Now, this is a lot to take in, obviously. I'm asking you to change your whole lifestyle here. I'm saying that, you should change your diet. Now, fast food restaurants are accessible, they're easy, and they're efficient, just like stated in a 2011 study by Dr. Alex McIntosh from the Journal of Nutrition Education and Behavior. He asserts that the top 3 reasons that adults choose these fast food restaurants are because of convenient location, rapid service, and just some good tasting food. But nutritious food was less important to these adults. Now, taste in food is important, and taking away these ingredients can definitely affect the taste of it. Having said that, the removal of these ingredients are minimal in order to prevent these huge future health risks. In fact, sometimes we don't even notice these changes. So in an online source from 2014 from channel CNBC, Robert Poach, Taco Bell's Director of Public Affairs and Engagement, he states that his innovation teams have been making important ingredient changes over the past few years. There's been a subtle decrease by 20% in foods, and they've switched to a 0-gram trans fat oil. Now, I know here at MSU, Taco Bell is kind of a necessity for us. I be eating Taco Bell every day too, it's okay. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's been a massive but subtle decrease in sodium that has gone noticed by most of you and the public. This comes to show that the removal of these unhealthy preservatives are being removed and haven't made a difference on consumers' taste buds. There's a lot of changes being made in the past decade. Ingredients that were accepted in the past are now gradually being removed from these menu meals. It's important that we're doing our role as well by making sure that fast food isn't our first option. Taking the time to create meals at home and/or meal plan are essential in changing the way we eat. With these solutions, there can be a significant change in the lack of healthy menu items, mental and physical tolls of unhealthy eating, and the more negative effects of fast food. Thank you.